I'm Craig Keller, proprietor of Keller Farms, just south of between Valley View and Jonesboro, close to Highway 49. And this particular field we're standing in is 160 acres. It's a half mile by a half mile with 5 straight levees. It waters good, but I flew this rice on instead of drilling it because of all the wet weather we had back in the spring. And this is the 3rd year that I've flown rice on. But the FullPage, once it sprouted and took root, before we even had a chance to fertilize it, it was already taken off. With the blades were wider than other rice, and it seemed to grow faster and taller. And then when we fertilized it is when it really took off. And with 1 mid-season shot and 2 sprayings of a preface, I believe at 5 ounces each, it cleared up the whole 160 acres. There's no weeds, and it's hanging like grapes, and I'm hoping it's the best rice that we've cut. And normally with this particular STS combine, I can go down and back before my tank buzzer goes off. Well, with FullPage, I can't even make it to the end, and that's the first rice I've ever cut that I can't cut with this particular combine that's 5 years old, down and come back. So, which tells me that it's going to yield good. And if I'm going by looks, I would say it's probably the best rice I've ever raised. It fills out good. There's no blank spots. It stools good, and it doesn't try to shoulder itself. It just, it's by looking at it, it looks like some of the best rice there is that I've ever raised. And also with other varieties, they seem to not stool quite as good as FullPage, or as this rice does. And I'm super happy with it. And going back to the going down and back with this combine, normally 2 years ago I had a different variety, and it averaged, I think, 186 or 187. So this is better than that, and we'll know at the end of the year what it makes. But I'm going to guess between 190 and 200, which is normal or above normal for this area to produce. But I think I'll stick with it. I'm certainly not going back to the other varieties. And the hurricane worried me with the wind and the rain, and there's not a stalk anywhere. I flew over it last week and did not see a down spot anywhere. So it's sturdy. It doesn't get real tall and lean, and the grains, as you can see, are much larger than the grains I've raised in the past. So I'm pretty much sold on it after the first year. And next year I'm going wall to wall FullPage.